What's up, y'all, man? It's B-Say, ready for war, but out for play. And the video for today is about denying lust on retention. Alright? Okay, so I'm going to tell you all about my story of retention and how you get to a certain level of retention where you can discern things. And I think it's like around, like I said, the 80s and 90-day marks. When you get closer to those 70, 80, 90-day marks, you're looking more into your retention level, and you're looking at your lust level. Your lust level is heightened, like already heightened because you're a man and everything like that. But the longer you're in retention, this is the lower your lust goes, the lower it goes. Because once you know that you're intentional on retention, you're at a point where you're not looking to smash a woman, you're not looking to do anything promiscuous, anything like that. You're at a point to where you're generally trying to get to know someone, right? And with that comes a lot of discernment, because normally the way the world works, you're going to try to do things that make this woman like you to sleep with you, right? But with the retention aspect, you're just genuinely trying to get to know her as a person. So what happens is when you're on these dates, you're going to start to see, especially the longer streak you're on, you're going to start to see women throw themselves at you on your journey. It don't matter. In some cases, it don't matter what day you're on, but especially if you're over the 30-day mark, you're going to start to see women throw themselves at you. What I mean by throw themselves at you, I don't mean like they come to you and you don't got to say nothing. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about when you're on a date with a woman, or you're out with a woman, you're on a date or something like that, you're going to see that she gives you different cues that she wants to be with you in that way, right? And you have to ignore those cues. You have to ignore them. And you have to make sure that you aligned with what you're trying to do on retention, because a lot of people have a lot of different reasons for retention. I know a lot of y'all out there, which it annoys me a lot, that y'all say y'all do retention for women and all of that. And that frustrates me when y'all say that, but I know that's the harsh truth about it. I think if I had to guess a number, maybe 50 to 60% or 50 to 70% of men do retention just to attract women, I would say, because it's another 30% that's doing it for purpose. I don't believe that it's a lot of men out there doing retention just solely to, I don't believe it's 50 to 70% of men out there doing retention just to do it with purpose. Like, they're not intentional. They're doing it because they want to receive that reward of women with it. So I put that out there just like that. But when it comes to the lust piece, man, you're going to see women throw themselves at you. Once they throw themselves at you, you have to deny them. Just naturally. You have to deny them because you're on a journey to cleanse your mind, and you're doing a whole lot of cleansing at this point. Especially if you're not drinking anymore, you're not smoking anymore, you're eating cleaner. There's a lot of things that you used to think you don't think no more when you're on retention. There's a lot of things where God comes into your life, and it changes the way you think, the way you eat, the way you talk. All of this started to change because you started to do retention, and you started to do a lot of other multi-disciplined practices that equates to you being the most disciplined man, which brings you more closer to God, right? So I say that to say, you're going to deny the lust, man, because it's literally similar to when God was fasting, man, and the devil was tempting him with bread. With retention, the devil going to tempt you with these different women. That's what he's going to continue to do. The longer you're in retention, you're going to start seeing more of the devil come up. You're going to start having these weird dreams out of nowhere. You're going to have stars. You're going to have a lot of weird dreams. Like, if I had to guess, you probably, in the 6-month aspect, you're probably looking at around maybe 2 minimum. But you're going to see the way that it is. I've had a weird dream where I stopped, where I didn't even interact with the weird dream. That's when you got a spiritual heighten, right? And a lot of people aren't spiritual heightened on retention, but you have to have something with retention that grounds you. Something, whatever it is for you, you have to have something that grounds you. Because if you don't have nothing that grounds you, you're just doing it, and you just, I'm doing it. But you have to have something that grounds y'all, okay? And denying lust is the hardest part. Like I said, you could be in a situation on a date, go drop a girl off, she say, walk me to the door, and then say, come in, and she say, hey, let's get some coffee, but it's 9 o'clock at night, right? And then next thing you know, she, trying to be with you like that. And you have to literally sit there and turn around and walk away. You have to do that, or not even go in the house, right? These are disciplines all of this stuff requires. And I think that you all don't understand the domino effect of the decisions that's made when it comes to stuff on retention. A lot of people do retention, but it's a lot of other things they aren't doing, but they okay because they're like, okay, I got 100 days in, I got 300 days in, I got 400 days in. Great, but what is your fruit showing? You can have 500, 600 days in, but what is your fruit showing? What changed in your life? What did you change? If you on 600 some days, you still doing the same stuff you were doing in your life, smashing everything, just not releasing right, you're not getting what retention really is about. This is the harsh truth about it. Not getting what retention is about. You're still endowing in the list. You're still doing everything you was doing. You just holding your seed. Okay. That defeats the purpose. Now, if you on retention and you stop drinking, stop smoking, stop doing a whole bunch of things you used to do, you're becoming a man at that point. See, kids do all this other stuff, man. Kids do the revolving door, what I call it. I'll make another video about it. But y'all keep talking about that like it's the cool thing to do when it's really not. But I'm gonna let y'all ride with it for now. But I'm gonna have a whole nother video about it. It's called the revolving door. You really don't get nothing out of it, okay? But when you start to deny that lust, man, you be on retention, man, you being really focused on what you want in your life. And don't let none of these women get you off of it. Don't let none of them corn sites, none of this stuff get you off your journey. Just do what you gotta do. Do that. Do retention until you find your wife. And then once you find your wife and you married, then like you said, like the Bible says, there's a whole different situation. That's not the same. But as far as the retention, you single and stuff like that, man, do retention as long as you can. And you're gonna see the benefits of doing retention. The longer you do it, the better. So keep on going with the retention. Keep denying the lust. And you have to rebuke the lust, man. Like if a girl go too far with something, hey, nah, I'm good. Like I'm just trying to just go get something to eat. That's it. Trying to drink my Kool-Aid. That's it. Whatever it may be. Leave it at that. It don't have to be that deep. And she is gonna respect you more too by denying her. She gonna see that you're not one of the guys that easily fold to that, because women know how men are, and women know that men are weak when it comes to the flesh. And if you deny her like that, and she throwing her, her A1 move on you that she usually move or two, right? And she threw that on you, you denied it, she gonna respect you even more. So you good with this. So just make sure y'all keep on doing what y'all gotta do when it comes to that. All I gotta say now is, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Deny the list, stay in retention.